Week 3, men's 5-pin play in our preliminary match to get things going. Barrie Wright, Aldergrove, BC, Len Anseth from Cutknife, Saskatchewan. And Wright, the rookie, off to a very good start with a strike spare. Anseth had the open and followed it up with a spare.
On the middle again.
Oh, yeah. You know what? It's interesting, too, because those of you who've been watching over the past couple of weeks as we got into men's play, we've seen this players who try to overpower things. And then there's Barrie Wright, who just smooths it down there.
Now for him, it's all about accuracy and a little bit of rotation on the ball. When it gets to the pocket, he wants some movement. Ball from Lenny. Right-hand pocket with that backup. Ball skipped by the right corner pin.
Hold on, and it doesn't. And manages to get the 15 for Anseth out of Cutknife, Saskatchewan. He's a caretaker for the Living Sky School Division, Saskatchewan, the land of the living skies.
That's a good shot. Just no time at all on the approach. Picks up the ball, sets his feet, and he's gone. Great reaction, though. That's one he'll keep, and he'll want to remember exactly that shot. You could see that ball move just about 5 or 6 feet in front of the head pin. Broke to the left and missed the head pin. Right over the center arrow and just in front of the head pin. Move. First time in this match, Barrie's missed the middle. 3 out of 4 so far. Wants to be on the inside of this, make the spare.
Very nice. So that's a great start for Barrie Wright. Has a mark in all 4 frames.
And we talked about it. Accuracy. Hit the middle. Get your opportunities. Don't make mistakes. Make the spares when you have a chance. Barrie Wright clean through 4 frames.
You mentioned that Barrie coaches Special Olympians. They have he and Barrie and his wife Sherry, their son Jeremy is a Special Olympian, and really want to give a hello to all the Special Olympians. Special Olympics has been a charity of choice for TSN since TSN went on the air back in 1984. And they're attended many of the winter games, and bowling is very much a part of Special Olympics.
Huge part. In almost every bowling center that I know of in Alberta, there's a Special Olympics program. More. 12 count, 5th frame for Barrie. Bit of a lead, but Len Anseth now in the 5th frame and working on a strike.
Oh boy, great action off the side wall to get the right corner.
Very smooth. Watch this ball back up into the left-hand pocket.
Boy, he is fast, and you do wonder sometimes if it affects him. He was a runner-up in the pins game of '98, won $3,800. His wife Tracy will be familiar to bowling viewers on TSN. She is a 2-time winner of the TSN pins game as he comes through with the spare. And we also want to congratulate both of them on the birth of daughter Akira, who is just now a couple of months old. Cut Knife, Saskatchewan, northwest of Saskatoon.
Barrie right now, 6th frame. See if he can recover from that head pin in the last one.
Bit of a bad break.
Good ball.
And Barrie's wife Sherry is here, and we welcome her to Calgary.
Left corner. First one of the match for Barrie. Cross lane, let the hook take over. Right on it.
So just the 1 pin difference between the 2 through 5. Anseth leading by 1, and both bowlers have spares up in 6. Barrie bowls out of the Scottsdale lanes, the Surrey Alder lanes, Aldergrove, Willowbrook lanes. And you know, when you say that, you think, okay, well, maybe it's tough to find a home. But in actual fact, that's a good thing, because you want to experience all the lanes and what they have to offer.
Absolutely. 3 different bowling centers, 3 different conditions, probably 3 different atmospheres.
So when you come to a center like this, the Silver Dollar Action Center, and you're less surprised by things, or you're maybe better able to handle the conditions.
You may be more used to making the adjustments as well.
Well, it's not a good 7th for Len Anseth here, because he had the double strike going, the spare, and now he's bound for an open.
Well, now what you want to guard against is throwing another one through the hole. Get it on the head pin.
Oh my.
Wow. That is a big, wide open frame for Len Anseth.
How many times do you ever see a 3 count? Not very often. 144. Wow. And Barrie Wright has the strike up.
Drifted that one off just a little bit left as well. 4 frames now Len's missed the head pin, and all 4 of them have been to the left-hand side. Wow, really changed the angle on that spare attempt. Went wide right, got it into the pocket, but left the right corner pin standing. Big hole now, advantage Barrie Wright. He'll come up in the 8th and the 9th frame. He's got an 11 pin lead, plus the count on the strike in the 7th.
Yeah.
Just a little touch on that right-hand pocket. But it is a hook, so the ball's breaking back towards the pocket, but a lot of deflection. Hit the bowling ball, went almost straight right. Big double. Push that one left. 3rd miss on the head pin for Barrie. And again, all 3 of them, he pushed left. Big lead in this match, though.
And that helps too, because he had the 2 strikes up. He keeps the count going. If you're Len Anseth, you would have really liked him to open there in 9, but he doesn't. So really, Anseth has a shot, but he really needs to put something together. It starts right there in 9, the anchor frame.
Has to have 4 in a row here to finish to get to 249. And what it would do, it would be force Barrie Wright to mark in the 10th frame.
Oh, that'll kill it.
And he knew it. Had to have the strike.
That's it. And so Len Anseth will take home the $250 and a big sigh from Barrie Wright from Aldergrove because he knows he will move on. Anseth 219, which is well below his league average of 255. And again, we point out this is so different than league or tournament play. It's one shot, you get one chance at it.
And for Len, just a couple of mistakes, 6, 7, and 8. Missed the head pin all 3 frames, and 2 of them ended up being open frames.
No, come on.
Ouch.
Go, 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 go.
3rd set of aces now. We've
In
had
men's play, yeah, and it was pointed out, I think we said there was no women's aces. There was one women's ace I think it was week 3 of women's play.
Well, for Barrie, this is a good place to get a set of aces. The match was already locked up, so, you know, no impact really on the final score or him advancing.
275 for Barrie Wright of Aldergrove. As his wife Sherry's smiling, he'll move on. And now wait to see who he plays in the quarterfinals. Barrie Wright here in men's 5-pin play.
I didn't smile, sat on the camera, girl.